we're talking about today. We're talking about referral.
Is it cheeky? Is it
Asking...
cheeky asking for referrals? Yeah. Well, obviously, when you're at an organised networking event where you get a portion of time to talk, 60 seconds or whatever, of course, it's not cheeky to be asking for referrals. But when else might it be cheeky to ask for referrals, Chris?
You're asking the wrong person, because I don't think it's ever cheeky to ask for what you want.
All right, potentially cheeky in some people's minds.
I absolutely don't buy it. I really don't buy it. The point where asking for referrals or trying to close sales is inappropriate or cheeky or whatever else is when it's unwarranted or unnecessary. So if you're trying to sell a Ferrari to a tractor driver to pull a plow, then you might actually convince him to buy it, but it won't be the right solution for him. And so asking him for the business is totally wrong. But if you've got a product, or if you can genuinely help someone and you know someone that can introduce you to them, then asking for referrals is never, ever cheeky, because you're doing your potential customer a favor. You're doing the person who refers you a favor, because let's not mess about. And this is one of the reasons I think asking for referrals is never cheeky, is that the person who refers you gets all the credit.
That's a good point.
So if you walk into a business on the back of a referral and you do an amazing job, yes, you'll get, Chris was brilliant, and you might then get additional recommendations from that. But the guy or girl that referred you will be the one that business owner first went, oh, what a great reco. That's fantastic.
Important to mention the flip side of that, though. If you are recommended, the onus is now on you to really, really deliver on that, isn't it? But isn't it the case that it might be the wrong time to ask referrals if you haven't actually completed a project with the person you're asking?
I think that's all about whether you believe you can do what you say you're going to do. So, again, you've got to take it in mind of, if you don't ask, you don't get. There's this phrase in Yorkshire, shy bairns getting out. And it's absolutely true. If you don't ask for stuff, no one will offer it to you. I make my entire living and based most of my reputation on being a cheeky bastard. And it gets us places. We've had access to stuff, and we've been given stuff, and people have supported us in ways that they would never ever have dreamed of had I not blatantly asked them.
It's amazing how quickly they say yes as well, isn't it? It's almost like they didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't that cheeky at all, as it turns out.
And this is the thing, it's not cheeky. When you ask a question like that, there's two things someone can say, yes or no, and they're both perfectly valid answers. I'll always try and give a referral where I can, but sometimes it's a situation, and we've had it very, very recently with some actually fairly chunky referrals about fairly heavyweight things in people's businesses, and I've said I would make some introductions, but what I can't do is make introductions that day. You've got to work that referral, because it involves a degree of sensitivity and sort of introduction that you can't just drop in an email. But it doesn't mean it's a cheeky request. It just means things don't happen necessarily as quickly as you want them to. But no, it's never. I can't say it enough. It's not cheeky. Asking for referrals is not cheeky, as long as the context is the person who's being referred your services actually might have a need or have a perceived need, and that you are prepared to do everything in your power to deliver great results for that referrer, because it's them that gets the credit. So other than that, no, it's not cheeky. Go and ask for referrals, for God's sake.
So I'm assuming
source a new business.
I'm assuming you're an advocate of, get to the end. Whenever you send an invoice, whenever the point that arrives where you would send an invoice is a great time to ask for, those referrals. I worked with a business coach that was an absolute advocate of that. Every time you complete a project, if that's the way you work, then you ask for another 3 referrals. of the same people you've asked referrals from before, and actually state in your first encounter with them that that's how you work. That was the way he advocated it. Would you formalize it like that?
No, is the simple answer. I do not work like that because I don't think relationships work like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think trying to formalize stuff is there to, as an aid memoir, it doesn't actually add to the process because, formalizing stuff. And I ask for referrals. Right, fine. That's just a throwaway remark that someone's going to forget until you actually ask them for a referral. Mm-hmm. So you've got to ask in a way that's human, that's real, that's, heartfelt, that you got to mean it. And I think I want 3 referrals. Well, I can only give you 1, but it's great. Okay, then what are you going to do? No, I demand another 2 because that's what my business coach said.
I know where that's coming from. You're going back to that BNI membership again, aren't you?
Not doing it. Not on this show. I'm not. Not on this show. I'm not.
Only 1 referral. I know where you were going there.
On this show, I'm not. The thing is, when you ask for a referral, what you're asking for is the opportunity to make that person look good.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. You've got to back yourself to be able to deliver, and if you can't bloody deliver once you have that conversation, you get out of that business. Because what you don't do is let a referrer down in terms of, because they will then get all the opprobrium that comes from that. All the bad stuff will go their way.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
Take the referral. If it's the right thing to do, take the business, deliver the shit out of it, and then ask for more referrals. And at no point is that cheeky.
Yeah, and it's important to accent the fact that a referral is far more likely to convert than a sale. Somebody you approach yourself.
Well, exactly.
Whether you market or you meet somebody at a networking event or you meet them in a pub, if you've not recommended, the chances of converting instantly drop, don't they? But like you said, it's a double-edged sword.
It's the hierarchy of sales. You've got outbound contact, massive volume needed to convert small amount. You've got inbound stuff, which is better. People reach out to you based on the stuff that they consume of yours, much better conversion rate. But the highest conversion rate is people go, I know Simon, he's great, he's what you need for your business. Okay, I trust you. You've referred Simon. Simon's pretty much got the job now, other than if he trips over his own feet.
You censored
in
yourself.
The meeting.
You censored yourself. I'm disappointed in you.
Fuck off. So no, it's the simple answer. I'm going to wind up with this because this is the only thing you need to know about referrals. They are not cheeky. Asking for referrals is not cheeky as long as you do it with the right intentions. You do it at the right time. You don't make a nuisance of yourself, and you make sure that you're going to deliver. Don't ever feel embarrassed about asking for referrals because they're the best and fastest way to grow your business. And that is all I have to say about that, as Forrest Gump once said.
I was going to say.
Right.
Well, yes, thank you for joining us. We're going to be back next week with another show, another topic. We don't know what that topic is yet.
Give us a follow.
Yeah.
Comment.
Buttons
in the bottom.
Feel free to have a bit of a fracas with us in the comments if you wish. We'll be happy to have the chat. And thank you for joining us. Say bye-bye, Chris.
Cheers now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Chris.